Ever grabbed an apple or a banana first thing in the morning, thinking you're making a healthy choice? You're definitely not alone. But here's the twist. Some of those healthy fruits could be doing more harm than good on an empty stomach. Imagine this. You wake up, reach for that citrusy orange, only to discover that it's actually hard on your stomach lining. Surprising, right? And get this, a recent study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that certain fruits, when eaten alone first thing in the morning, can irritate your digestive system, causing bloating, acid reflux, and even, in some cases, a blood sugar roller coaster. Now, we're not here to tell you to avoid fruit, far from it, but knowing when and how to eat them can make a world of difference. So, what do you gain by sticking around? You're going to learn exactly which fruits to avoid on an empty stomach and why. Plus, I'll be dropping a bonus tip at the end about a popular fruit that most people eat wrong in the morning. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Your stomach might just thank you. Let's kick things off with bananas. Sure, they're convenient and packed with potassium, but did you know they also contain high natural sugars and magnesium? When you eat a banana on an empty stomach, the natural sugars and carbs can lead to a spike in blood sugar, followed by a quick drop, which can make you feel tired. This has to do with bananas' high glycemic index, which measures how fast a food raises blood sugar levels. Studies show that high GI foods can cause rapid blood sugar fluctuations, especially on an empty stomach, where there's no other food to slow down the digestion. So, if you're a banana lover, try pairing it with oatmeal or a handful of nuts to help balance out those blood sugars. Next up, oranges. They're refreshing and yes, they're loaded with vitamin C, but the high citric acid can irritate an empty stomach lining. Oranges may be packed with vitamin C, but they're also loaded with citric acid. A study published in Digestive Diseases and Sciences found that high-acid foods on an empty stomach can lead to increased gastric acid production, which can irritate the stomach lining. Now let's talk about pineapple. Bromelain in pineapple has amazing benefits, like anti-inflammatory properties, but when eaten on an empty stomach, this enzyme can be too strong. It's been known to cause mild discomfort for people with sensitive stomachs. A study in Food and Function highlighted how bromelain can interfere with the gut lining if consumed in excess without other foods to balance it. So, a tip. Enjoy pineapple later in the day, or blend it with a creamy ingredient like yogurt to soften the effect on your stomach. Number 4. Pears. Pears are fiber-rich, especially in a form of fiber called insoluble fiber, which doesn't dissolve in water. While fiber is great for digestion, high-fiber foods on an empty stomach can irritate the stomach's delicate lining. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that insoluble fiber can increase gastrointestinal discomfort if not combined with other foods. A pear is perfect as a mid-morning snack, but may be best avoided first thing. Number 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, although technically a fruit, are full of tannic acid, which can be harsh on an empty stomach. Tannic acid increases stomach acid production and can lead to that uncomfortable burning sensation we call heartburn. Research in the World Journal of Gastroenterology suggests that high-tannin foods like tomatoes can actually contribute to stomach ulcers if eaten frequently on an empty stomach. But don't worry, adding them to a meal with some healthy fats or protein can ease that effect. Number 6. Grapes. Grapes are tasty and easy to snack on, but they are also high in fructose, a natural sugar that can be challenging for our digestive systems first thing in the morning. Some people, especially those with fructose intolerance, experience bloating and discomfort if they eat grapes on an empty stomach. Studies have shown that mixing fructose-rich fruits with fiber or fat can make digestion easier on the body. So try pairing grapes with some almonds if you want a more balanced start. Number 7. Watermelon. Watermelon is about 90% water, and while that sounds hydrating, eating it on an empty stomach can dilute your stomach acids, making it tougher to digest other foods properly throughout the day. Some nutritionists suggest avoiding highly hydrating fruits on an empty stomach because of this effect. Watermelon is a great refresher later in the day, especially in warm weather, so maybe save it for a snack after breakfast. Alright, as promised, here's your bonus tip. One of the most popular breakfast fruits, the apple, is best enjoyed after you've had a meal. Apples have pectin, which, when eaten on an empty stomach, can cause bloating and gas. So, for a happy stomach, keep apples for mid-morning or afternoon. So, there you have it. 7 fruits you might want to avoid first thing in the morning, and a bonus tip to keep your digestion smooth. Remember, timing is everything when it comes to fruit. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who could use a few stomach-friendly tips. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite morning fruit snack? I'd love to hear.